himself going into 8th grade year. He went to school upstate Palm Bush. And yeah, so tell us about Palm Bush. How did that go?
I think that was the most like exciting stuff because this is what year, like
8th grade year.
8th grade year, and like I'm already, I'm getting strong. I'm fast because I run track that year.
Right.
So I'm jumping high, running fast. Ball was kicking in. I started becoming a complete player. So my mentality was already different. So going into that year, 8th grade year, coaches wanted me to play modified, and I'm like, what? No, I'm not doing that. I'm going up to high school because that's where it's at.
Right.
At the time. So yeah, coach let me go up there. JV tryouts. Not going there the youngest. Everybody's looking at me like, what's he doing here? Like what? He's like a little kid.
Right.
So I go in there, I kill it. I kill all of them. And then I ended up making the JV team. And our team was good too.
Right.
Our team was really, really good. At the time.
So what section are you? Upstate, y'all in New York section
9.
Section 9, okay.
New York.
Playing JV as an 8th grader.
Mm-hmm.
I remember.
So,
how was that?
It was a great experience. I remember the games just packed.
I went to a few. It was packed. Like game against Middletown, you turned up. But you turned up the whole time, JV.
Yeah.
Averaged about probably 25
yeah,
and 5 easy.
Averaged 21.5 points, 3.5 assists, and 2.1 rebounds. I think it was the stats. I think it was. And they ended up moving me up to varsity. So I'm playing 8th grade. I'm playing varsity as an 8th grader. I'm still in the middle school.
How was that though? How was that experience playing varsity?
Varsity was crazy because at the time I was getting a lot of minutes too. I was getting a lot of minutes, and I did have a downfall towards the end of the varsity. I got into my head a little, and I wasn't really playing. My expectations were high anyway. I was coming in 6-man, coming in there and playing most of the minutes. Mind you, the first 2 games I played great. I played awesome. He was there. Yeah, had a lot of city cats down there watching us. I played good my first 2 games, and then when I got to we played Burke Catholic.
Yeah, because going into the sectional playoffs, I don't know. That's what it was. So he moved up. JV did his thing varsity. He played good the first few games and going to sectional playoffs. I don't know what he was thinking about.
Yeah, sectional playoffs, it was packed. That was probably the most packed game I've been in.
Yeah, upstate, we get these small, the towns and different, it gets real. The gyms be, a lot of small towns, sports is everything, so when you get the gym, it's crazy, and I don't think he was prepared mentally for what was in store. He just wasn't ready. And, it comes with, of course, level of maturity, because 8th graders that played varsity, they played great. But, it was a learning experience for him. I don't think, it wasn't even that you played, he didn't even play bad. You just was playing scared. Let's call it what it was. Basically. He didn't play bad. He didn't have no turnovers like that. It wasn't, matter of fact, you did that bump. Anyway, let me not even get into that. This pass he kept throwing, I don't even understand. But anyway, it wasn't he was nervous. He wasn't ready for it. It wasn't ready. It wasn't what he expected. He wasn't prepared for it. And preparation comes from what you're doing and your off time. Like I always going to say, and I'm always going to continue to say, confidence comes from what you're doing in the gym. How serious you take it in the gym. If you have assing and bullshit in the gym, then when the game comes and the big lights is on, you're going to fold. You're going to be like, what's going on? You know what I mean? Mind you, he came up for JV breezing through it. So in his mind, he probably thought, this is light cheese. This is light chicken. I'm about to come in, walk through it. And he like, oh, nah. The number one thing was these is grown men. He in 8th grade, body of a 12-year-old boy. Even though he's 14, but he was dumb skin. You know what I mean? So that was the biggest thing for him. But again, learn experience. You know what I mean? He's a sectional, a New York Section 9 champ. What is it? As an 8th grader, regional runner-up. So, as an 8th grader, that's a great accomplishment. You know what I mean? That's dope. You know what I mean? So fast forward, out of Palm Bush, you know what I mean? That's something I think he was doing SK, right? Still, y'all wound up going to national. I think y'all wound up winning that too, right?
Yep.
Wound up as Division 2 AU national. They wound up taking it. Then they won USBA nationals with playtime. He had a good summer.
So I had 2
he had a good summer. He got his first look.
2-time national champ.
Got his first. I remember his first high school recruitment. No, it was the second one. The first one was no. I think was Bosco first or Hayes?
Bosco was first.
Bosco was first. Bosco, we played in the tournament. Marble Hill Classic. Shout out to Rah CJ Riley. You know what I mean? That's family right there. We played in the Marble Hill Classic. He played. He got MVP, and there was a guy there that coached Bosco. Seen him, man, and they was on him. You know what I mean? That was his first thing. And then Cardinal Hayes. Cardinal Hayes was second. Cardinal Hayes was going to be the school that he was going to go to, but You know what I mean? They commuting from upstate. You know what I mean? Live upstate, so that commute, that's really was the main thing. You know, Mom Dukes was like, nah, that's too much. You know what I mean? I don't know. That back and forth, besides other reasons, but that was one of the main reasons. You know what I mean? So he wound up towards the end, right before school about to start. He wound up getting into BC
2 days
before Bergen started. That was
going to Bergen Catholic.
Well, I'm going to Bergen Catholic. You know what I mean? He already had people there, you know, that he knew, familiar that he played with. He had Deshaun was at the time, LaQ, and Will. I was excited. I'm like, yo, that backcourt for the future is ill. I'm like, what? You know, and they play all this. The coach play guard. It's like 4 guards, 3 guards anyway. But anyway, so he wanted to go to Bergen. So now he's a freshman at Bergen. The only catch with Bergen is he goes to Bergen. Now I wasn't really for it because Bergen. I'm like, yo, let him go to school in Hayes because if he transfers to school in Jersey, he got to get back them on the games because he played high school. Matter of fact, when he first started playing high school, I'm like, yo, Dad, forget about Palm. I don't play no high school in Palm Beach. I wasn't worried because I knew if he went to school in Jersey, he had to get those games back because that was always an option as well. Because I'm like, yo, I'd rather go to school in Jersey. Like I did, I just know the opportunities is different. The setup is there. It's a lot. It's a lot. I wanted him to, you know. And if it didn't work out, then go to school anyway. But I just knew if that was an option Jersey, then he would have to get back games. So he goes to Bergen, right? You go to Bergen Catholic. Got to sit out 18 games. How was that? Having to sit out those 18 games and go to practicing every day.
I was tight because I had to wake up 8 in the morning for practice, knowing that I'm not playing anytime soon. So, but it also was good because I got to see a lot of great talent, the best talent I've seen, and you know, just sitting there, just watching, just watching, like, and me realizing like I gotta get in the gym, I gotta do this and that. And then, like, you know, just sitting there and watching, I'm like, okay, so this is where it's at. This is the level I'm about to play at. And I gotta, you know, this is like time for me to I gotta get better.
Right.
Because, like, you know, I'm going to practice and stuff. You know, I'm still doing my thing at practice, but I still can't play in the game, so it don't really matter at the time. But, you know, it was a great experience, you know, just watching everything, you know, watching a system, a college system, let's just say, because our system is, you know, college.
Right.
Getting ready for college. But, that's basically what it is.
So,
you know,
was you anxious? I know you was ready to play. Like, how was it? Tell me that part of it. How was having to sit down and not being able to play, wanting to play? What was that like?
Well, it was crazy because I'm getting out of my seat, like, oh my God, yo, I want to play so bad. Like I just like I can't stop moving during the games. Layup lines is crazy. You know, everybody's hyping it up. You know what I'm saying? The games were packed once again, and like, you know, me just sitting there with my like sweatpants and stuff on, my hood on. I'm like, oh my God, yo, I'm sitting down. I have a lot of people that want to see me play, and I'm not playing.
Right.
So, like, you know, it's crazy. I was tight at one point because I'm like, oh my God, yo, when can I play?
Right.
And so, like, you know, towards the end, I started to get tight.
Yeah, I know you was getting mad towards the end. But, yeah, man, I mean, like I said, I know I was frustrated for you, man. I'm not even gonna lie, man. I'm like, I ain't going to these games. He ain't gonna play anyway. But I would go to check out my man Will. Like, you know, I would go check Will out. And, you know what I mean? But I could tell the frustration on your face, you know what I mean? I know it was definitely a tough year for you. And then, you know, fast forward to 18 games, it's like, what, 10 games left, 8 games left, you come back. And, like I said, he's playing, you're on varsity, but, you know what I mean? You missed 18 games, rotation already set, everything's already in motion. You know, you guys are senior heavy. So, you know, you're not even playing like that. I know he was tight. He was tight. He was dumb tight. So he wound up asking, right, he played JV so he could just start playing.
Yeah, I just asked, like, yo, can I play JV so I can get some games? Because I don't want to sit here.
And how was that, JV?
And, like, same thing. Like, coming in there, my mentality was different. Like, you know what? I'm going to come in here and I'm going to show people that I really don't belong on this court. That I belong on Vars. Yeah,
it wasn't
that's what I did. First game, there's about to be highlights. This first game come out with like 25.
Facts.
First game, 25.
I got the footage. I got the footage. I mean, it was like I'm not. But it doesn't matter. Like, it was still a quick. Like, the point that he's making is he had to show, like, this is too easy. Like, I need to be playing on varsity. And he made that point. The point was proven. Fast. Like, 25 easy every game. The lowest I think he had was probably like 18, 17 one game. But like I said, it was like chicken. You know what I mean? So, you know, whatever, you wound up playing JV. They wound up. I think you couldn't. And then with that, he was playing varsity. And then once he was eligible, he could only play like 2.5 quarters, right?
For JV. Anyway.
You could play 2.5 quarters for both because or something like that. It was only 2.5 quarters he was allowed to play because he played both. That was the rules in Jersey. So he in varsity he was getting in, but you know, garbage time. But you know what was always funny? He was probably the 8th man. He always got a bucket. He always got a bucket. Yo, he always got a bucket, and he averaged like Like at one point it was at 6.3. At one point it was like 6 point something. He's averaging 6.8. And he's only averaging like 3 minutes, bro. So y'all do the math. He was getting assist. He was getting assist. It was one assist, 1 point something assist, and like 6.8 points a game. I think he finished the season with like 5.3, 1 assist, and I think 1 rebound. But the point is, he was only playing like 3 minutes at the end. So you do the math. You do the analytics. So y'all know what time it is. But it was funny to me. And I'm like, yo, that's a good thing. I was trying to find the positive in the negative situation for him, and I thought that was, why I was able to let him see that. I'm like, yo, but look. You know what I mean? It's not even that bad. Like, you know what I mean? You got 25 points in the season. Other people on this team that didn't have none, and they played every game. So, dead serious. So, that's just, and I'm like, yo, just the mentality you got to have. Like, you got to find a positive in it and, use this motivation and get in the gym. You know what I mean? Stay in the lab. That's all I always tell them, yo, all this is motivation to get in the lab, bro. That's it. Don't even sweat this motivation to get in the lab. So, fast forward, they win Jamboree, right? Y'all win counties, y'all win states, y'all win sections. Y'all go to the TOC. You know what I mean? Like I said, he's not playing like that. He was getting a little garbage, getting a little 2-4 points. It was funny. I thought it was funny. He make sure you get in the books. I'm in the books, baby. I'm in the books now. But getting the paper, so I'll be dying. I go, in Jersey, they always write things up. I go and look. I'm like, he's always in the paper because they got the points and he's in the book. So he in the books, he in the paper. I thought it was hilarious. So I think his season high was like 13, 15, and that was in TOC, right? Wasn't it in TOC playoffs, tournament champions against?
I forgot.
Camden Catholic, I think. No. It was a green team. I forgot.
It was a green team.
I forgot the name of it. I don't remember the name of it either as well. But the season high. He had a season high in the TOC playoffs. You know what I mean? That was dope. I missed that game, but I heard a lot about that. That was pretty cool. You know what I mean? So they fast forward, so they go to the TOC. I think towards the last 2 games, maybe he didn't play at all, something like that.
Last 2
games he probably played at all. But it gets tight, coach got to go where he know. He had his reasons. I don't, it is what it is.
Well, he was winning. So
he was winning. See, that's a good attitude to have. I think you did say it too. Like, we winning, bro. I'm about to get this ring next year. It's me. And I'm like, good. So you could tell his attitude was changing. He had a good mentality towards it. So they wound up going to TOC. They wound up losing a close one. You know what I mean? TOC runner up. But it was a great year for them, you know what I mean? Even when they won states, it was dope because he's all in the I don't know how he began in the paper, but he be in every year that whole run. It was always like even when they win it, he got the picture like this, fire. Like, that picture's forever in history. Like, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was pretty cool. So I know it was a good experience for him, you know what I mean? And coming into this year, before we even go into that, I know he wound up. They wound up runner up in the TOC. Great experience, you know what I mean? They got the dope rings, you know what I mean? I know that was pretty dope. And then he could say he's a New York State champ. I mean, he's a New York State section champion, and New Jersey state section champion all before 10th grade. How many people could say that? You know what I mean? I had to tell him, like, yo, that's dope, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That's dope. A lot of people can't say they did that. You know what I mean? It was actually a part of it, so it's cool. You know what I mean? That's something that go down in history. Mm-hmm. So, you know what I mean? Fast forward to the summertime, they're doing AAU. They got the, you know what I mean? He's playing with Wiz kids like EYBL circuit. They did a collab, whatever you want to call it. They did a merge real quick for that EYBL circuit. Play the first session, right? He played the first session. He did the first session. Like I said, that was a good experience. He let him talk about that. I seen it on Bowler TV. You could pull it up, but the first session was pretty. How'd the first session go?
It was great because at this point I'm like, okay, now it's serious. Now I'm in ninth grade. Yeah, I'm in ninth grade. I'm in high school. I'm like, this is where it's at. This is how kids are. This EYBL circuit is Nike circuit. So these kids are playing from my age all the way up to 17s. And, it's big because, you got college coaches on the side, big time college coaches, college coaches from Duke, Kentucky, all them schools, sitting down watching you. So, you do what you got to do. And I was doing good. I was doing good. Those 3 games we had.
Yeah, they wound up going. What was the record? 1-2, 2-1,
yeah,
1-2. 1-2 was the first time group. When you do a merger, you got different players. They had practices before that, but it was, you know what I mean. It was pretty cool. I mean, it was their first time playing together. The merge. They played in the one tournament previously, but you know what I mean. So make a long story short, even in that he averaged 9. And I'm saying because I was on it, because I'm tuned in, and it's not all about scoring, but he was, you know what I mean. 19, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. He was doing your thing, played good defense for the most part. You know what I mean? He only played the first session, and I let him tell, and I'm not even gonna, yeah, I'm gonna let him tell it. He gotta, this is, like I said, I'm big on accountability. There's never no favor. Like I said, you could call it that. I like, you know what I mean? Like, favoritism, whatever, it's my brother. Will is one of my players, of course, you know what I mean? But I feel like I'm like that with all of you. Like, if I know you, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, I'm rooting for you. So you could call that favoritism as well. I want to see the best for you, but I'm always gonna keep it real. And he only played the first session. Again, learning experience for him. He got to learn. You know what I mean? I wasn't there, so I don't know. But you know, I don't know. He has to work on having a better attitude. Period. Attitude is everything. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'll let him tell you because I feel like that's a misconception. He doesn't. He's not a disrespectful kid. He's not gonna curse you out or anything like that. It's none of that. You know what I mean? But I feel like his passion, and that comes from me as well. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of that I had to ask myself, like, am I setting a bad example? You know what I mean? So I'm big on that. You know what I mean? A lot of times the passion gets mistaken for having an attitude. And it's just like, nah, I'm just real passionate about it. You know what I mean? I just love it, but you got to learn how to channel it in a different way. So that was his situation. He had to learn, you know what I mean, how to channel his passion in a different way. He didn't like losing. You know what I mean? He was frustrated with the losing, but that's not how, you know what I mean? You got to always show great attitude. And I know he learned from it. So let's talk about that, because everything's not always great in this. You know what I mean? It's a lot of bumps in the road, and that's why I wanted to put this out too, like, and not even skip over. That's important. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people in the same position that he went through. You know what I mean? That you can learn from it. You know what I mean? The first step is always taking accountability. So how was that? What did you learn from that? Like, what was that about?
So coming this third last game, and we playing a team that we should have beat by 20 points.
Right.
And you know, I'm sitting there on the bench, like, but first I didn't come in until late, and I don't know. I was sitting there. I'm like, what are you? Like,
Meaning what? You didn't get subbed until late?
Yeah, like I was like, I should have been got subbed in.
Right.
Meanwhile, I should be starting, but that's
he felt you should have been starting. But yeah, but I mean, you could, like I said again, you could feel you feel, and I don't want you to say, oh, that's not. No, you felt you should have been starting. That's a natural feeling. You felt that way. Nobody tell you can't feel that way. Yeah. So go ahead. It's how you channel and what you do with that feeling. But go ahead.
I'm already tight then, so like, you know, after the game, we end up losing that game, and I'm saying I'm dumb tight. Like, I don't even want to talk to nobody. I put my head down and stuff like that, and like, you know, we all talking to the coach and stuff like that. Everybody's mad with the coach, like everybody, all of us. And, you know, we're not giving the coach the respect he deserves. And, you know, I regret doing that because, you know, because I didn't end up going session 2 because my attitude was horrible. You know, I realized that, you know, everything has consequences, and, you know, you gotta suck it up. That's basically what it was. And I didn't end up going session 2 because my attitude was bad. I was basically giving my ass to him for him, like, to kiss. That's basically what it was. And, you know, do I regret it? Yes, I definitely do, because I didn't end up going session 2, and I was dumb tight. At one point, I was crying because
they played against Imani Bates, and he was beasting. I know. I'm like, yo, you got to learn, bro. And I was telling my pops the whole time, like, yo, Dad, no, let his ass stay home. He got to learn, bro. He has to learn. We not doing no favors by letting him go or telling the coach, like, listen, no. He sits, bro. He stays home and he can watch it on Baller TV. And if his team lose, he got to take all that. That's on him because you wasn't there to help. So again, like I said, I'm big. I'm big on accountability, bro. I don't do that. Like, that's not something I'm gonna do because the way I was raised and where I come from in these streets, bro, like, it's not gonna help you. It's never hindering you. He had to learn, and I know he was sorry. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But it's like I said, what's for me to say is for him to take accountability and understand and know. You know what I mean? So if you did have something to say to that coach and to the program, what would you have to?
I'm gonna end up seeing him again.
Yeah, if you
but
did,
like,
when you do,
I'm gonna apologize once again. I apologized to him last time because I wanted to go so bad.
Yeah, but that wasn't
happen.
That was the thing. You apologized because you wanted to go. Now it was more of a thing was you understand it, as we've had numerous conversations about it, and that was the difference. Before, of course, I'm sorry, I want to go. Now, you know what I mean? But you had time to think about it. You know what I mean? So now it's different for you. You know what I mean? We talk about it all the time. I get it. So, you know, shout out to Lightning. You know what I mean? Dana Ding with them and Coach P, Charles Jones. You know, I didn't even get a chance to even talk to them, anything like that when when he was playing with them, because he was doing his own thing. I was coaching, doing my own thing somewhere else. But shout out to them, shout out to that program, you know what I mean? Doing great things for the inner city and tri-state area youth. So, all right, after that, summer goes by. Now you back, your sophomore year. How was, fall ball, you had spring leagues, fall ball. I know you looking, to play a lot more this year. The role's looking more like a 6-man. Probably start sometime, depending on the matchup. You could tell. Yeah, I mean, depending. I can't see you not playing a lot.
Depending
anyway.
on the matchup.
Yeah, but either way, the point is, you know the vibes. I know you know I've been coming to a lot of games from the fall ball and from the spring. And for me, I tell them all the time, the biggest thing for me is defense. Work hard, everything else will come, and being consistent. Defense and consistency is the two things. Defense, consistency, because I don't offense that will come. I know he could this is something that I feel like a lot of people would score, and I say it all the time. But consistency and defense is my biggest thing for him. I know you have fall ball. I know that was a little up and down for you as well. New year, new players, takes time to get adjusted to things. But I know the fall. You had the Celtic League fall ball. Shout out to the Patrick School for their fall ball league. This year I think was the first year they did it. It was pretty dope. I mean, they were sponsored by Slam and Nike. Dope, pretty cool uniforms. Nice turnout every weekend. Great schools, great competition. You know what I mean? I know you and Will, y'all made the All-Star, or was it the All-Star team? I mean, second, All-Slam. I know he made first, he made second team. He made first team, you know what I mean? Going into the season, what are you looking forward to the season? I know playing with Will, actually getting to play with him, you know what I mean? I played together for whatever, and with the rest of your teammates, you got nice pieces. You got Matt, of course, you know what I mean? Notre Dame commit. Ja, my guy, that's my guy. My son, 90 feet, called Ja 90 feet Ja. You know what I mean? That's my boy. So what you looking forward to get from this season?
Every season I'm trying to have I'm trying to go from here upgrading every season, obviously.
Right.
My role is obviously way bigger than last year, coming into the season, my goal is to be the best two-way player in Jersey. That's my goal.
Yes.
And that's my goal from the coach too, because he's gonna have me guarding the best players. I'm also gonna have to kill him too. So
to do that, you gotta be in shape.
You gotta be in shape.
Hence, we're supposed to run the stairs today, and we ain't run the stairs today. But I got that ass tomorrow. But go ahead.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to be better. I obviously get back to where we was and finish our business that we couldn't do last year. Win the TLC, get back to the States, all that, win. And that's basically our goals for this upcoming season.
Okay. It's a great goal. What about in school? Because it's an important part. I left this out when I first interviewed the books. I be on him about his books, man. On it, every minimum is 85 average. You gotta have a minimum 85. Nothing. School is not hard. Again, energy and effort. What you put in is what you get out. And the same energy effort you can put into any sport is the same thing you can put into your books. You need help, you get the help. So you need help in the sport, you train, you get a trainer, they help you in that, right? So he knows from last year to this year, his grades did a big jump. And it's not that he couldn't do the work. It wasn't he wasn't feeling nothing like that, but we wasn't jacking those 79s. We not doing that. We don't do that. We don't get down like that. So it's up to 80. It got up to 89 beginning this year. Now it's at 85. But he know that it don't go no lower than that. I really want an 89.9, and up.
It was like 89.9. I was dumb tight. They put me on second honors. That's a 90. I don't know why they put me in first honors. But that's another conversation.
Right. But so you got to keep those grades up. What are you doing differently as far as when you approach your schoolwork and your book study? What are you doing differently this year than you did last year?
I'm just studying a little bit. I'm studying a lot. I mean, I'm guessing, but I'm studying a lot more. I'm actually taking school seriously because I have a big role, so I can't really be missing games because I didn't get this homework finished or I'm failing or something like that. And it's just responsibility too. You gotta take care of yourself.
It is. Like that. And school is not even. And I say that
it's not hard. You just gotta put effort into it.
It's for you.
And then you be fine.
It's for you. School's for you. And I always try to. I hate. I don't like haters to show. I don't like that people. I don't want to. I want to pass so I don't fail off. Right. I don't like the attitude. When he just said I know I got a big role, so I got to handle my books. I let him rock because. Even though all right, if that's his approach to it, all right, I'll take the approach because the grades are still higher than 85. You can't have that approach and give me a 70. Nah, we not jacking because you just passed this to play. No, I'll take the 85. You know what I mean? I'll take it. You know what I mean? I'll take it. Only because, I know it's a lot for him. And then, like I said, we live upstate, man. Tell him how your days go. What time you wake up every morning?
I wake up at 5.
5 every day, 5 no matter what time you get home. So every day at 5 o'clock, he's waking up, driving an hour and 10 minutes to Bergen Catholic. Every day. Go to school, have workouts, varsity house. When the season starts, you got varsity house some days, you got practice. You get out 6, get home back upstate by 9, do your homework, eat, be in bed by like 11, 12,
And then repeat.
wake up at 5, and this is every day. So I get it. Like, the grind is real.
Sometimes I work out in the morning,
Sometimes I work out,
shirt,
yeah.
shower, go to school.
The grind is real, man.
Practice, and then work out after that.
Yeah, but I don't.
And then go homework.
But you don't get biscuits for that. You don't get no Scooby snacks for that. If you want to play ball, you want to be great. That's what it takes, bro. It's a sacrifice. Because at the same time, we sacrificing, right? Because it's not just you waking up 5, getting on the train, nigga. I gotta stop saying that. We waking up 5. Go driving you down there, you know what I'm saying? Driving you down there to school, dad, mom picking you up. You know what I mean? It's a lot. It's a joint effort, a conglomerate, and you know, it's a family thing. You know what I mean? And I know it's not just us. There's a lot of families out there like that. Bowling, you know, it's a baller's life, man. I mean, we just ask that y'all show your gratification. You know what I mean? And your appreciation by handling your books and handling the ball. Lab. If you in the lab doing what you got to do, then we are grateful. You understand? We're grateful. So I'm just, you know what I mean. I definitely have high expectations for him, and I tell him all the time, this is just school for free, no matter what the level is. Of course, you want to be in the highest level, but again, we talk all the time. It's 353 Division I colleges, and I'm gonna say it every time I do this. 253 Division I, the Division IIs, and it was like 400 plus Division IIIs, but only Division I and II give scholarships, so you know. But 353 Division I schools alone is, it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like I said, you got to do your research, do your homework. There's a lot of conferences, a lot of teams, man. A lot of teams giving out money and free education. So it's not, you know what I mean? It's just, it's there for you to get. It's up for grabs, man. It's up for grabs, and you just got to put the work in. Got to put the work in. So what's one thing about you think people don't know that they should know?
That, you know, I it's hard. It's harder for me. I get other people like that live in Jersey. I sacrifice.
Right.
You know, I do. I bust my ass all the time. I work out in the morning. I work out. I don't like. I put that mentality on this year. Like, I work out by myself. I don't have anybody telling me what to do. I'm gonna work out this morning. So I wake up dumb early. I go to sleep. Sometimes I go to sleep late. Sometimes I wake up early, but I wake up anyway. Right. So I work out in the morning, and then get dressed, go to school, and then after I have maybe two workouts after school. So like, you know, I don't think I think I work harder than everybody, like, because you know that's just me, because my role is big this year. But I'm not just doing that because of the role. I'm just doing that because I love basketball, and this is what's gonna get me to the pros.
Gotcha.
If it's not NBA, it's overseas. Pros, but that's later. But the goal is to go to school for free, for my parents not paying for college. That's basically my goal, you know. But that's just me. I think people don't work harder than me. That's just me.
What's one misconception you think people have about you that's not true? Like, they might think, I don't know. What's one thing people feel about you that you know is not true?
Sometimes people say, you know, oh, all he could do is shoot. All he could do is score. Nah, that's not me. You haven't seen me play, or you just hate him. But like that's not me. You know, I do everything. I do everything. What about
one misconception people have? What about one misconception people have about you as just not even so much a basketball player, but like just as a person that you think is not true?
Some people say like I have a bad attitude, but it's not all that, because you know I walk in the gym, I put my hood on, I'm like this. But but if people know me, I'm a fun cat to be around. So
yeah.
So like, you know, I just walk into the gym, you know, because that's the way I am. I walk in seriously, you know. I'm ready to go listen to music. I'm like mad serious. Like some people say I like walk in the gym like I'm gonna kill somebody. But,
I tell them all the time, yo, smile, bro. Smile. Like, nah, I'm just trying to get focused, and I get it. I understand it.
Yeah, that's just me.
But I told him, like, yo, you say what's up, you can smile, go right back into focus mode. You know what I mean? But I know it's like, but it's not just you. I hate like a lot of people. I have conversations with other people that's, you know, that fans of the sports, you know, writers, other people that are doing their thing on social media, and they, you know, we talk and people about different youth, you know, different players, different, and everybody always seem to have their own opinion of people, but they don't really know them. They might know them for one game. The kid was talking shit the whole game. The kid got a bad attitude. Nah, he was just cooking up and he was getting himself going. It wasn't nothing personal, but then when you talk to him outside, like, yo, this kid is cool. He's not nothing like that. You know what I mean? So that's, you know what I mean. But that's another thing. You know, we got a lot of kids, and again, they kids, man. They growing. You know what I mean? We were kids, did the same thing. You know what I mean? Like I said, definitely hold them accountable. But when we were youth, we did a lot of the same thing. You know, everything is learning experience. So before we wrap this up, you already know I gotta ask you a trivia question. Name me 5 teams. Let me make this hard. Name me 5 teams in the Big 12 conference.
So rap, because I do not know.
You can't name me 5 teams from the Big 12? Nah, you gotta do better, bro. I know. I didn't even have to Google this. Stuff like this, I could do. I'm not the Big 12. Give me one team in the Big 12. Big 12 conference.
I don't know.
Yo, y'all gotta do the second.
Big 10, I definitely do.
No, forget about the Big. That's why I said the Big 12. I was gonna say ACC. That's too easy. That's all y'all watch. 5 teams in the Big 12. Without me even off the top of the dome, you got Kansas. How you don't have Kansas already? Oh. You got Kansas. You got Kansas State. You got Texas A&M. You got Baylor.
Oh, yeah,
you got Baylor. And then what else? Who else is in the Big 12? I can't even think right now. Mississippi State, I believe, is in the Big 12. No, that's in the SEC. I'm lying. So let me think. So I said Kansas State.
Yeah, I forgot about those schools.
Oklahoma State. There we go. That's it, baby. Oklahoma, I just gave you. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's it. Oklahoma. You know what I mean? So I can keep going. The Big 12. Like, listen, y'all got to do your research, man. There's more schools and more conferences than just the ACC, the Big 10, and the Big East, fellas. Come on, man. Get it together, man. Yeah, man. Anyway, man, I got a little something for you real quick, man. I'm about to fall trying to get it. Got the little joint for you, the long sleeve shoot around. You already know, got the jewels in the back. You already know, Brody. You already know, kid. Love you, kid. Proud of you. Keep it up. Stay in that lab, man. You know this is a grind. This is a marathon, not a race. Keep your head down. Keep going. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Wake them up this year, man. Wake them up. Be so good they can't ignore you. I always say it's going to come, bro. You got to just stay in the lab. All that's going to come. Stay in the lab. Y'all know the vibes, man. Strap up, baby. Get buckets. Kill Bill, man. Lab work. You heard? Lab work. Good luck this season, bro.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Tune in.
Yes, sir.
Smoking your